I'm all right, dear. Just a bit tired.
Are you sure, George? You look awfully pale.
Let me ask you something from the heart. Have you ever thought I feel fine? Why should I worry about my heart? Or maybe you've heard someone you love say, I've made it this far, I'm probably okay. It's something we all think. But here's what I want to share with you today. Not out of fear, but out of care. As we get older, especially after the age of 60, our chances of having a heart attack do go up. That doesn't mean it's guaranteed. It doesn't mean we're doomed. But it does mean it's time to have a kind, honest talk about what's happening in our bodies and what we can do to protect ourselves. So if you're over 60 or love someone who this conversation is for you, and don't worry, I won't use scary medical words or talk down to you. I'll speak just like I would to my own parents or to someone I love deeply. Because I want you to feel hopeful, not helpless, aware, but not afraid. Today, we're going to talk about why heart attack risk goes up with age, the signs you shouldn't ignore, and simple, real steps you can take to stay healthy. Grab a warm drink, get comfortable, and let's take this step together. One quiet, loving conversation at a time. Ready? So why does the risk of a heart attack increase as we get older? It's a fair question, and I want to be very clear. It's not because you did something wrong. It's not because you didn't take care of yourself. It's simply part of how the body changes with time. Think about your heart like a reliable old car, one that's taken you everywhere. It's driven you through the hardest years and the best ones too. After so many miles, even the best engine needs a bit more attention, right? As we age, our blood vessels may become less flexible. That means it's a little harder for blood to flow smoothly. It's like a hose that's been in the sun for years. It still works, but not like when it was brand new. Over time, small things like tiny buildups inside those vessels can also make it harder for the heart to do its job. And if you've ever been told you have high blood pressure, high cholesterol, or diabetes, those things quietly add more work for the heart. Even long-term stress or not getting enough sleep can put extra pressure on your heart over the years. Let me ask you this. Have you ever felt more tired doing simple things than you did 10 years ago? Maybe walking upstairs feels a bit heavier. Maybe you get winded a little faster. You're not imagining it. That's your heart saying, hey, I've been at this a while, let's take a closer look. But here's the beautiful part. Even though the risk goes up, you still have a say in what happens next. You have more power than you might think. And just understanding how the body works gives you a head start. So no, we're not helpless. We're just wiser now. And that means we can take smarter steps forward. In the next part, we'll talk about the signs your body might be giving you, gentle little warnings that it's time to pay attention. Have you noticed any quiet changes in how your body feels lately? Let's explore what those changes could mean. Now let's talk about something that might surprise you. Not all heart problems come with loud warnings. Sometimes your body whispers instead of shouts. Most of us think a heart attack means sudden chest pain and falling to the floor. And yes, that can happen. But for many seniors, especially those over 60, the signs can be much more subtle and easy to overlook. So let me walk you through a few gentle signals your body might be using to get your attention. And as I go through them, ask yourself, have I felt anything like this lately? 1. Unusual tiredness, not just the I stayed up too late kind of tired. This is the kind of exhaustion that makes even small tasks feel like big ones. Folding laundry, walking to the mailbox, making lunch, it just feels heavier than it used to. Have you felt that kind of tiredness recently? 2. Light nausea or indigestion. Have you ever had a strange stomach discomfort that didn't quite feel like food poisoning or a typical upset stomach? Maybe it came and went. Maybe it made you lose your appetite. This can sometimes be your body's quiet way of signaling heart trouble. 3. Cold sweats. Sweating for no reason, especially if you're just sitting still or in a cool room, is something worth noting. Have you noticed a clammy feeling or a sudden wave of sweat that didn't make sense? Or mild dizziness or feeling lightheaded. Sometimes when you stand up or move around, you might feel a bit unsteady. That could be from a lot of things, sure, but it can also be your heart asking for help. Has this happened to you lately? 5. Discomfort in your neck, back, or jaw. This one really surprises people. It's not just about the chest. Sometimes people, especially women, feel pain or pressure in their upper back and their jaw, or even between the shoulder blades. It's easy to think it's a pulled muscle or arthritis, but if it's new or strange, it's worth checking. Shortness of breath. Have you found yourself needing to pause while doing things that used to be easy? Maybe you're more winded going upstairs or even just walking to the kitchen. That's not always just getting older. It could be something more. 7. Feeling off without knowing why. This is the hardest to explain, but often the most important. Some people say I just didn't feel right that day. Maybe you can't put your finger on it, but something felt off. Don't ignore that feeling. Your body knows itself better than you think. So how many of these have you noticed? Even if it's just 1 or 2, it doesn't mean something is wrong, but it does mean your body is worth listening to. Because you matter. And the earlier we pay attention to those whispers, the easier it is to take action before anything serious happens. In the next section, we'll talk about what those actions look like. And don't worry, they're simple, gentle steps. Nothing overwhelming. Ready to keep going. All right, now that we've talked about the quiet signs your body might be giving you, let's move into something more hopeful, what you can actually do about it. The truth is, you don't need a perfect lifestyle or a gym membership to take care of your heart. You don't need to make huge, overwhelming changes. What you do need are small, steady steps, ones that you can actually stick to. Let's go through a few together. And as always, feel free to pause and ask yourself, can I start doing this today? 1. A short walk a day. You don't have to go far. Even a 10-minute walk around the house or garden helps get the blood flowing and lifts your mood. Could you add a little movement to your day? 2. Eat a little more color. Next time you're at the table, try to include something fresh, a piece of fruit, some green vegetables, a handful of nuts. It doesn't have to be fancy. Just a little more color on your plate makes a big difference. What's one healthy food you already enjoy? 3. Drink more water. This one sounds simple, but it's powerful. Many of us don't drink enough water, especially when we're not feeling thirsty. Keeping your body hydrated helps your heart do its job more easily. Maybe you could keep a small glass of water next to your chair or bed. 4. Rest well. Good sleep is like a nightly reset for your heart. Try to keep a gentle bedtime routine. Turn off the TV a bit earlier, dim the lights, and give your body time to slow down. What's one thing that helps you sleep better? 5. Talk to someone every day. Loneliness weighs on the heart. Even a 5-minute chat with a neighbor, a phone call with family, or a quick hello with a friend can make your heart feel lighter. Who could you reach out to today? 6. Get regular checkups. This one's important. Don't wait for something to go wrong. Regular visits with your doctor can help catch little issues before they become big ones. When was your last heart checkup? 7. Listen to your body. You know yourself better than anyone. If something doesn't feel right, speak up. Don't push through the pain or ignore changes. Being gentle with yourself is not weakness, it's wisdom. These steps may sound small, but they add up. And the best part, they're within your reach. You don't have to wait for perfect timing or a burst of motivation. You can start today, even just one step. So which one feels easiest to begin with? In the next part, we'll talk about how to build a daily rhythm that supports your heart, not with pressure, but with kindness. Let's talk now about something many people overlook: rhythm. Not just heart rhythm in the medical sense, but the rhythm of your life, your daily flow. How you wake up, how you move, how you rest. Because you know what? The heart loves rhythm. It thrives on steady patterns, gentle habits repeated day by day. So how can we create a daily routine that actually supports heart health without making life feel strict or overwhelming? Here's a simple example to inspire you. Morning. Start your day with a glass of water before anything else. Do some gentle stretches while your coffee or tea brews. Nothing fancy, just a few shoulder rolls or slow steps around the room. Eat something light but nourishing. A slice of whole grain toast, some fruit, or warm oatmeal. Something your heart and your belly will thank you for. Midday. Step outside if you can. Fresh air really does wonders. Move your body for at least 10-15 minutes. That could be walking, tidying the garden, even dancing a little in your kitchen. What kind of movement brings you joy? Afternoon. Take breaks to breathe. Sit in a quiet spot, close your eyes, and take 3 slow, deep breaths. It might sound small, but your heart notices. Keep a water bottle nearby and sip regularly. Evening. Make dinner simple and kind to your body. Not perfect, just balanced. A little less salt, a little more green. Maybe eat with someone you enjoy talking to. Wind down early. Turn off bright screens and give yourself permission to rest. That's it. Nothing complicated, just small rhythms that give your heart peace and consistency. Can you imagine what your own version of that routine could look like? What parts do you already do without thinking? What could you add gently? And here's a little secret: you don't have to follow it perfectly. Life is unpredictable. Some days go smoothly, others don't. That's okay. What matters is the pattern, the intention. Your heart is with you through every beat, every breath, every day. Let's give it the rhythm it deserves. Up next, we'll wrap this all up with encouragement and a few final thoughts from the heart. If you've made it to this point, thank you. It means you care. It means you're listening not just to me, but to your own body. And that's something worth celebrating. So let's take a deeper breath together. In and out, because you've just taken a powerful step toward protecting your heart and your life. I want to leave you with this simple truth. Your age does not define your strength. Yes, the heart works a little harder as we grow older, but that doesn't mean we give up. It means we get smarter, softer, and stronger in new ways. You don't need to change everything. You just need to begin. With one small action, one glass of water, one gentle walk, one moment of listening to your body. So let me ask you, what's one thing you can start today? What's one thing your heart has been asking for? Let this be the beginning of something good. A new season of care, a quiet rhythm of strength. And if this message helped you, if it reminded you of something important, or made you feel a little more seen, please take a moment to like this video, share it with someone you love. Maybe they need to hear this too. And don't forget to subscribe for more simple, supportive health tips made with love and clarity just for you. Until next time, stay safe, stay kind to yourself, and remember every heartbeat counts. And so do you.